Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to Nerdstitution Podcast. I'm Joe. This is Nelson, Andrew, and Noah.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it
Hello?
going?
Going pretty good.
Good. Nelson, what you been up to?
Today,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was looking through like the old things I had saved on my Instagram, like just my personal profile or whatever.
I'm sure that's
Like,
great.
I don't know. So it was a lot of fun, just like laughing at things that made me laugh really hard in the past, I guess.
Nice.
The good old days of
The good old days.
Good old days.
Quandale, was Quandale
I
Dingle
really
in
like
there?
the Ouya cat. What?
The Ouya.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
was Quandale Dingle in there?
Huh? Probably. I only got back
Oh,
to like 2021.
Only got
you
back to
did like that
2021.
cat. All the time, Nelly, I would be scrolling through reels, and I would be seeing a bunch of these cat guys, and I was like, oh, that's another one I like that, and it's every single time
Liked by Nelson.
Nelson likes it every single time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually deleted Instagram.
Join
You
the
did?
club, man. It's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Mm.
You're gonna re-download it in like a week, though.
Yeah.
Nah.
For me, I'm
I
staying
am done.
off.
I'm done. I'm
I'm staying
quitting.
off.
Cold turkey.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
For real this time. I can stop whenever I want.
It's
Yeah.
too much brain rot, and brain rot, hose, it's just not good.
Why are you getting hosed in your Instagram?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What kind of
not
stuff
like-
are you
Oh my
liking?
goodness!
I think
Oh my
it
word.
like legitimately just gives you
It
something when you
does.
see you're a
It
guy.
does.
Like
It
It's
does,
like
does.
okay.
It's your algorithm's too good. Let's ruin it again. That's what
Yes,
they're trying to do.
for real. And also, dude, I've told you guys this story before. There are so one of the ways that OnlyFans creators promote themselves is they pay other accounts to like promote and tag their page. So they give them like a reel from the OnlyFans creator's account, and they give it to this like random page that has nothing to do with it, and it's like it just posts out. So one of my I guess guilty pleasures is like watching videos of like pedophiles being like caught by these pedophiles being caught like oh my goodness, and just getting
in the first half. Not gonna
no,
lie.
it's like
You
the
said guilty
pedophiles-
pleasure, and that was a weird thing.
I'm saying they smack them, they beat them up. I like
Yeah.
I like
No,
watching
that's a
pedophiles
very,
getting
very
beaten up or
satisfying.
arrested and stuff.
Very
So anyways,
cathartic.
but dude,
yeah.
I had like 3 of these accounts I had to unfollow, dog, and all 3 of them posted a paid thing from a thought. So I'm watching the pedophile videos, pedophiles getting beaten up, and then you scroll to the next one, or even worse, it pops up like when you open the app because I'm following this account, and it's like it was like PDF catchers or something like that. That was the name of the account, and then I see just like a naked woman on my screen. I'm like, what the heck? I don't follow any naked women. And I'm like, no, it's the pedophile catching people. There was another one where it was like literally just a meme account, an account that just made like memes and stuff. And again, it was just like a paid promotion of some lady with an OF. Yeah, it's rough. It's tough out there. So yeah, we're going off the Instagram reel.
You
I still
follow
do.
accounts?
Yeah.
I stopped following people a long time ago.
Hey, I'm back on the. I'm on the Facebook
But-
reels. I know I'm an unk. I'm on that Facebook
You are
reel.
an
And the
unk.
best thing
You've
is,
always been on Facebook Reels.
I know.
Yeah.
I watch the
Weirdo.
Facebook reels, and you know what kind of reels I watch? All the reels I watch on Facebook are like construction.
Instagram, but
No, they're like construction and like woodworking and stuff like that, further solidifying me into the unk
You're
category.
boomer. Yeah, you're
yeah,
boomer.
you're
Yes.
the boomer.
I'm all the way into the boomer category.
A
So
bunk.
I've just
boomerang.
I've accepted it.
Okay. Noah, anything new with you on social media? Actually, there is.
And I just post stuff on my Lego account.
I know. I
guess.
can't.
You should-
You
you should
got it. I can't watch
plug
them,
the
though, 'cause I don't
account.
got Insta.
Plug the account.
I don't have Insta.
Joe, you can plug it
No.
with your little thing when it pops up on the screen.
Yeah, link to it in
There
the
you
bio.
go. Well,
link
actually, I guess it's not a YouTube.
Viewers,
In
there
the
will be a
bio?
link to.
What do you think this is on?
link in the
Instagram?
bio.
No.
There will be a link in the description
Everything's
to
still on
Noah's
Facebook.
Lego
Yeah,
Instagram
there
page.
you go. You can
Link
see
in
my
the
autism in real time.
You have to do it now, Joe.
Mhm.
This podcast will never be on Facebook, Meta, Instagram.
Autism for Christ.
Yes, that's right.
We're
Yes.
all going to individually kill ourselves before we let that happen.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
We will.
Yikes.
Oh, before it goes on Facebook. Yes.
But
Yeah.
none of us are suicidal. So,
No.
Right.
Okay.
No, nothing new.
No, I'm not gonna go there. Actually,
Yeah, we should.
We are
Get-
not.
We gotta
locked.
stay on
We are
track.
not
Which one of
locked.
us is the most suicidal?
Dude, we should do
Suicidal
that.
feeling.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
If you go back to high school.
No.
I was gonna say I have very
Andrew.
positive views. What?
What?
I'm not
Third
gonna
kid?
say it. What?
What?
What did you think I was gonna say, Joe?
Oh, I was continuing Noah's thought. Back in high school, it was definitely you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Moving
Wait,
on.
Joe, what's new with you and Nelson?
We're 30 minutes in.
What's new
All
with
right.
They already
us?
started me.
What
Oh,
what is
What's new
new?
with Joe?
I have nothing new. I
You
mean
have nothing new.
I
Do you
got
have any news for us, Joe?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No,
One of these
unfortunately.
times.
Okay, well, literally kill yourself then.
All right, we are not locked, guys. How long has this been?
We're
Guys,
very
we need to
geek.
lock in.
All right.
I got on late, so it hasn't been that long.
It hasn't been that long. I got on at 17. It's 31 now.
All right. So for today, we're going to talk about Cain and Abel from Genesis chapter 4. So this one shouldn't be a long one.
No.
No, it shouldn't.
Pretty
Nah.
short chapter, actually. 26 verses.
26 verses, and like a lot of that towards the end
Most
is
of it's genealogy.
genealogy. So
Yeah.
I don't even know if we'll cover that. So I don't really think there's any preamble we need to do. I think we could just start reading. Let me see. We could have one of us. When does it kind of end? When does God's curse on Cain end? Was that
Let me see.
kind of goes to
Like verse 16, yeah.
16. Each of us could read 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice and even. Even Steven.
Even.
Oh, but verse 4 ends like before the sentence is done.
Okay.
Oh,
read
Oh,
five.
someone can only read 3.
Oh my goodness.
It's over.
this is not fair.
Okay.
fair isn't a word where I come from.
All right, I'm just going to start.
Nelson wouldn't get
Okay.
Nelson wouldn't get that. That's elite ball knowledge.
that. That is.
All
Okay,
right.
let's start now.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. Now Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, saying, I have gotten a man with the help of the Lord. And again she bore his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of the sheep, and Cain a worker of the ground. In the course of time, Cain brought to the Lord an offering of the fruit of the ground, and Abel also brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat portions. And the Lord had regard for Abel and his offering, but for Cain and his offering he had no regard. So Cain was very angry, and his face fell. Alright. We got the setup. We got two brothers. And they bring offerings to God. Yeah, you guys talk. I have some thoughts. I want
Okay.
to save them.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess to explain the story real quick, Cain was a farmer, and he brought an offering of fruit to the Lord, and then Abel actually brought a lamb to the Lord, which is actually what he required, and is what the worthy sacrifice was. Cain wasn't happy about it, and got very angry about it.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens later on. Now,
Mm.
Would you like to know how you're actually completely wrong?
Mm.
Well, actually, John Calvin says.
Nope. Actually, I was about to quote the Bible. I mean, whether or not that's exactly true, I don't know. That's
Well-
not what like the Bible says. We could talk about that later, but that is like the typical like Sunday school answer. But like the Bible actually does tell us why Abel or Cain's sacrifice wasn't accepted, but we have to go to the New Testament for that. But we could do that now or later.
I
We
mean, don't
can
you
do
need
it.
like
Do it
a
now.
blood sacrifice usually? Isn't that
Not
kind of part of the?
necessarily. No. There were
Mm-hmm.
incense offerings. There were fruit offerings. There's a lot of different kinds of offerings that happened in the Old Testament.
I think a key part
Mm.
of it, without knowing where you're heading in the New Testament, maybe not a key part. This might just be wording and semantics. But
Mm-hmm.
Cain, it says he brought to the Lord an offering of the fruit of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't specify first fruits, which often it is specified as a first fruit type deal. And I know at Abel they do specify he brought the firstborn of his flock. So
Yeah,
is
this is
that
one
what
of those things
is
to
that what
me
you were
that
getting at?
no, it's just a pet peeve of mine that doesn't necessarily matter that much, but like you always hear like the like Sunday school, story goes that it was like, it was a good sacrifice because Abel brought the lamb, and it was a bad sacrifice because, Cain brought the fruit. Um, but that's just, I mean, it's just that's not what it says. And if you go to Hebrews chapter 11, it actually tells us why. Uh, it says in Hebrews 11 verse 4, by faith Abel offered to God a more acceptable sacrifice than Cain, through which he was commended as righteous, God commending him by accepting his gifts, and through his faith, though he died, he still speaks. So Paul, or the writer of Hebrews, interprets Genesis chapter 4 by saying that it was actually the faith that made it important. And Jesus elaborates that on that too, that, obviously the method and mode of the sacrifice, it was important because God did specify it, but what was more important was that it was done in faith. So
Yeah, that's true.
that was that again, not that important, but it's just one of those things that's a pet peeve to me. It's like the whole, like, did Eve eat an apple? Maybe. That's what everyone said.
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't know. Like, it's not that. I don't know. Like, it's not as cut and dry as eating an apple, I guess. Because, like, it just says she ate a fruit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if someone slips up and says, "Oh, Eve ate an apple and she wasn't supposed to." It's like, is it that big of a deal? No, but like, it doesn't say that she ate an apple. And same thing with this passage. It doesn't say that God didn't accept his sacrifice because it was a fruit sacrifice. It just says in Genesis 4 that he didn't accept the sacrifice and that he did accept Abel's.
Mhm.
And then Paul, or the writer of Hebrews, if you don't think it's Paul, says in Hebrews chapter 11 that his sacrifice was accepted because it was done through faith, which is kind of the point of Hebrews,
Mhm.
and of much of the New Testament in general. Um, but yeah,
Noah, do you have anything to add?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, Cain's sacrifice wasn't accepted,
right. Which
so
is why, like I said, it
who
doesn't really
cares?
matter that
Yeah.
much.
I mean, yeah, I think it matters to some extent, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, based on the passage, and we'll see in a couple moments. Well, actually, no, we already read that verse. He was angry and his face fell. Why is he angry? I don't think it's because, oh man, I messed up. I didn't give God a good sacrifice that was worthy of him, or I didn't give him what he asked, or whatever. We don't know the context. We don't know what God required of a sacrifice in that moment. Other than a sacrifice of faith. He's probably angry because my pride is hurt. He didn't take my sacrifice. Right? It's maybe reading into it a little bit, but it's kind of his reaction. It's not remorse and okay, let me get you an appropriate sacrifice. It's
Right.
I'm going to go kill my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And and Abel came to it saying, "I'm doing this out of faith in God," and Cain was doing it out of, for some other reason.
Yeah.
He was not doing it with faith in the Almighty. So when, like you said, like when God rejected it, it was some kind of blow to his pride. So
Yeah. We can continue though.
all right.
Who wants to go next? Can read verses 6 and the one after 6.
I'll do it.
Wait, hold on.
All right, Noah, you got this.
Just those two?
6, 7.
Those two verses.
Locked in. All right. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry, and why has your face fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is crouching at the door. Its desire is contrary to you, but you must rule over it."
All right. Noah, you want to say anything?
Shouldn't he read 8 and 9?
8, 9.
I mean, 8, 9. Yeah, sure, if you wanna.
Okay. Cain spoke to Abel, his brother, and when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is Abel, your brother?" He said, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" The classic line.
He said it. He said the thing. Oh,
He said the thing. So I
Amber's
guess I was going to say for verses 6 and 7, pun intended, or play on words intended. I mean, it's interesting that God is warning Cain, like right off the bat. Saying like sin is right there. It's waiting. It's, it's against you. You have to, prevail against it. And obviously Cain doesn't. He gives into the sin. But just very interesting, just how God like automatically warns him before he even kills Abel. So
I agree. I have a visual aid for this part.
yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, as we know, if we read the part that we're not going to read, down right at the bottom, Cain's great grandson was Tubal Cain, who, as
That's
we
true.
know, he was the forger of instruments of bronze and iron. So
Yeah.
it's not unfathomable to think that Cain might have developed a hammer and hit his brother with a hammer, because it's not like he didn't have a sword, probably, because they weren't out fighting each other. So maybe he had a hammer.
Whoa!
And he hit his brother with
sick.
the hammer like this.
That is dope, dude.
Like in this sort of emotion.
Yes,
so that could have happened.
Purely as a visual aid, of course.
As a visual aid,
Yes,
right.
yes.
That is sick,
Yes.
dude.
That is really cool.
You're almost done.
Just for this moment. Just for this.
That's right.
I had
Full
to,
circle.
So it had to like sit on the top. So I had to. Still have to spray paint the top. I'll probably do that tonight after the podcast, actually.
Right.
But I got to do that, and then I have the leather for the handle. I just got to put it on.
Sick.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's gonna be so cool, dude.
I know.
I know we were talking a while ago about the pagan Norse runes and stuff.
Mhm.
Does Mjolnir have that on it?
I mean,
not that version.
Well, for me, I'm not going to put any runes on it. Like, Mjolnir probably would. Like, it's only going to be Mjolnir because it kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... For me, it's like I like appropriating other religions because it's cool. But it's like, I don't know. The runes go a little too far for me.
Yeah, maybe.
Would it actually be an issue? No, but it's like runes like are witchcraft.
Yeah.
Like, because they were literally you're supposed to write them on something, and they were supposed to have like a magical effect on that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna put any runes on it, but it probably would have had runes on it.
Boy, read the runes.
Oh yeah, I guess for the listeners, if you're not watching the podcast, I'm making a Mjolnir hammer. It's roughly about 15 pounds. It's about twice the length of my head, and I have a pretty big head, and almost as tall as my head. But in about 15 or 20 pounds, I would say. So it takes some effort to swing it around.
Yeah.
As it's on the inside of here, It's just a 6-inch by 6-inch wood beam that I had left over, and then I
Okay.
did kind of like plaster over it. And then this is just a repurposed pickaxe handle.
Mm.
Yeah. That's a
I was just
Fortnite
gonna.
reference.
I was just gonna. I was just gonna
Save
say,
it again.
screw the listeners. They can just be confused.
Right, yes.
Well,
yeah. It's
Yeah,
almost done.
yeah.
By the way, this is like a 3-month project at this point. That could have
Mm.
taken me like 4 hours if I had just done it all.
It's cooler if you
time.
spread it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's a much bigger ordeal. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's
Right.
awesome.
If I do like one step every 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
I'm hoping I'll have time to finish it tomorrow.
Yeah. You got this. I believe in you.
All right.
But we got off track.
We did. Cain killed Abel.
He did do
Yes.
that.
There we
He did
go.
do that.
Mhm.
You know, it's kind of funny. Abel is not mentioned all that often. He's kind of just a passive character here. He doesn't do that much. And
Right.
do
It's
you-
interesting. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you guys know what Abel's name means.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm reading this right here at the bottom in the notes.
You're telling me this for the first time.
You're telling
His-
this for the
His
very
name
first time.
means breath, vapor, or nothing, with a
Oh,
connotation of
I do remember
perishable,
that.
which is crazy,
Very interesting.
you know?
Almost like foreshadowing.
Yeah, they're big on that.
Mhm.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. No. That is. That is fascinating for sure. I mean, despite it, I mean, like he's not really mentioned that often, but I mean, clearly he was an important guy.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. I mean, like I said, he was mentioned in the Hall of Faith in Hebrews 11.
Yeah.
But like, there's what 2 sentences really devoted to him. I mean, all we really know about him, he was Adam and Eve's son, and he gave up an offering that was acceptable to God, and then he got slimed out for it.
Yeah, he was the first person that
Yeah.
got slimed out.
Literally.
Yeah.
Real.
Nelson, do you have anything to add to? He got
Uh,
killed.
Yeah, not really. It's pretty straightforward.
It is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue, Nelly? You could
Sure.
read
10
verses.
through 12. Or 13.
Yeah. You can read the curse there, and then Andrew, you can cover the Cain's
Yeah.
reaction.
All right.
Okay. And he said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. So now you are cursed from the earth, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, you shall no longer yield its strength to you. A fugitive and a vagabond you shall be on the earth."
Vagabond.
Vagabond.
It's a good word. Yeah, we should
Strong.
use that more often.
Yeah.
Vagabond.
Vagabond. It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
used
So,
to-
like, what he was, what he did for a living, like a gardener, farmer, whatever, where it's not gonna work anymore. That's his punishment. He has to change trades, and also like live while everyone hates him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not actually there. at that
I
point.
also do
Yeah,
want to
but-
point out the absolute bar that is the voice of your brother's blood is crying to me from the ground. Like
Yeah.
That is a bar.
that is a bar.
Yeah.
Like that as like a metal album, like that would be a great song. By the way, there is
That
a
would be.
really good metal album about Exodus. And it's like every song in the album is about one of like the different plagues.
Mm.
Mhm.
And it's actually like very biblically accurate and not sung at all by a Christian band, but it actually it goes incredibly hard. So
Mm. It's like
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt when it's like, I bring the sun, I bring
deliver
movie.
us. Oh man, Prince of
That's
Egypt's a good movie.
That's a.
Deliver.
Lock in. Back on track.
I'm sorry.
It's sort of relevant.
That is relevant.
Yeah, we're only like
A little bit away.
1,000
25
years too early,
chapters.
2,000
yeah.
years too early, something like
However
that.
No,
long.
45
yeah.
chapters. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, he's cursed for killing. And you know what's crazy? The people who are gonna be if they're gonna hunt him down for revenge, is gonna be his brothers and sisters.
True.
Because there's
Maybe
like
his nieces and nephews.
yeah, there's like no other people.
True. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry
Well, he
guys,
also
I
married his
killed our
sister.
brother.
So
That is
Uh,
it
also
was just a
awkward.
different time.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was nobody else.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Adam and Eve, they had a lot of sons and daughters. So
They did. They had
Real.
to.
Yeah. Anyways,
I guess we can continue. Do you guys have anything to say about the curse?
No.
No.
I mean, we'll talk about it more in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps going.
Yeah,
This might be a short one, guys.
this is gonna be a short one.
don't
okay.
jinx it.
Should I pick up at verse 13?
Yeah,
for
go
it.
for it.
All right, verse 13. Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me today away from the ground. From your face I shall be hidden. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." Then the Lord said to him, "Not so. If anyone kills Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold." And the Lord put a mark on Cain, lest any who found him should attack him. Then Cain went away from the presence of the Lord and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Hey, well, I mean, I could start if you guys don't want to add anything here.
No,
You got it, Andrew.
you
Go
got it.
ahead.
You read it. It's you get to go.
Okay, all right. Well, the only thing I guess I wanted to talk about here is everything really points back to God's mercy. This is kind of the same thing where he says to Cain, "You're going to be cursed, but it's not going to be forever." This is where that first split comes off between you have a distinction between people that are God's people and people that are not God's people. You could say, I guess, all of us come from Cain, because at this time there were just the kids of Adam and Eve. There wasn't a distinction between God's people and people who were not God's people. So you could say all of us come from Cain. So you could say, us Gentiles, this was our curse at one point, and then God through Jesus brought us into His covenant. So there's a lot of beauty in that, in God's mercy. Even when we deserve punishment, He doesn't send us away from Him fully.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just a theme that's not just here in we see it in Cain, but all throughout the Bible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Some of that cut out a little bit because when Noah turns off and on his camera, my whole thing freaks out.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Matter of fact, I can't see Noah right now. It says failed to start camera, error.
That's a shame.
Oh, if you guys try
012.
again, it'll pop up. I did do that with you.
That's a shame because he's a handsome guy.
True.
Yeah.
I kind of have a weird
thing.
thought with this, kind of.
Go for
Okay.
it. Give me that
Like,
weird thought.
okay, God gave Cain a specific judgment, like the mark of Cain, and also just like it's like the mark on, I think it's his face. And then if anyone, so it basically just that symbol means that like if anyone kills him, God's going to judge him sevenfold. So everyone knows. But if God just left the natural consequences of his own actions, it would have been a lot worse, because the people would have killed him and he wouldn't have had any offspring, which is like huge back at that time. So I don't know. So like sometimes like one of the like harshest judgments God can do is just leave the natural consequences of your own actions. But he doesn't do that a lot, or he doesn't do that in some cases, and he just makes up his own punishment. And when he does that, it's more merciful than you think.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. You mean. That's like Paul makes that point in Romans 1 when he talks about God giving like the people up to their desires. And like the desires are what's going to kill them. Like specifically he's talking about like homosexuality in Romans chapter 1, but it's kind of along those same lines.
Yeah.
And I guess you could kind of say it's like the punishment is like it's fitting to the crime. He's like Cain, he was like the agriculturalist, he was a farmer. And because of his sacrifice, he doesn't get to do that anymore, and now he has to be like more of a hunter gatherer, and that's going to provide all sorts of other problems along with it. So,
Noah, you got something?
Not really. No.
All right.
You guys kind of covered it.
I got one thing that I think's a little interesting. Again, maybe just looking into it a little, but Cain doesn't appear to repent. He doesn't appear to show regret for his actions beyond the fact that he's punished. His reaction is my punishment is greater than I can bear. They're going to kill me. Again, it kind of shows like his mindset was very self-centered, rather than focused on what God focused on God and focused on others. So
yeah.
Again, maybe reading a little into it, but
no, I think that's there.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. It's like he kills his brother, and then he's like, "Oh no, people are gonna kill me." It's like, well,
yeah.
I had it coming, buddy.
buddy, come on.
Come on,
it's like that meme where it's like,
bruising. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joe. What?
Can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
Joe, what was the meme you were gonna say?
Oh, you're right. You guys can't see my video. I'll just hold it for a while.
Oh, the one he puts his hand on the shoulder. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
That was classic.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, that was a good lesson. Don't murder.
Real.
TLDR.
Don't murder. Don't murder, and don't
Real.
be a whiny pot.
Yeah.
So
when
true.
you're sacrificed, isn't it?
Don't be so selfish. Love your brother.
Real. Be your brother's keeper.
Yeah.
Be your brother's keeper.
Do you guys? Was the mark of Cain like it was like a physical thing?
Yeah, something that everyone else had to see, so that'd be physical.
Okay.
Like the Scarlet Letter.
Yeah.
Which we need to bring back.
Except it meant a little different thing, but yeah.
True.
It's like the murder letter.
I don't like that book. The book kind of
That was
sucks.
a good book. I like that book.
I didn't hate it.
I had to read it twice. It sucked. Both times.
Why'd you have to read it twice?
I had to read it in college. I was like, but I already read this, and she was like, I don't care, and I was like, and
I read Huckleberry Finn in college.
Huck Finn.
A lot of good words in there.
Strong words.
Good vocabulary. Yes.
Very good.
Very strong words. Yeah. It was for the time, and Huck Finn was against that.
It's for the time.
A bad person was saying that. Probably.
Well, he said it.
No.
He himself crazy.
Mark Twain enjoyed it. Mark Twain was the Quentin Tarantino of his day.
Yeah.
Real.
Thanks so much for listening and or watching. Let us know in the comments something about Genesis chapter 4.
Or 1 through 4. We've talked through all of them.
We have talked. Honestly, you could just talk about the Bible in the comments. That'd be cool too. You can check us out on YouTube, Spotify. There's the main ones, and then all the other ones I don't care about. Never Instagram. Never
Facebook.
Never Facebook specifically.
No Facebook.
No Facebook.
I'm getting rich.
All right. Well, until next time, you guys take care.
You
bye.
As well.
Peace.
Bye.
I'm not saying bye to you. I'm saying bye to the audience.
Oh, bye.
Yeah.